What's going on, traders? We are fresh off a big, almost 200% trade. So real quick, sundial growers, wanted to let you see how we played this, what we were thinking, what was the methods behind it, and what was the result. So real quick, what's going on in the cannabis industry? Well, number one, cannabis is getting ready to get outlawed, possibly with this new presidential administration. Now, we talk about hot sectors. What is it about hot sectors? Well, it's just like the stove analogy. Whenever you put something on a hot stove, what is it going to do? It's going to heat up. So, let's go and look at how this trade went. Let's look at my tweet, my call, and see if we were on point with that. So, let's see here. We tweeted pullbacks, don't buy at the top. So this stock, it ran to 54 cents. Remember, the stock, it ran to 54 cents, but we don't want to get in right there. We want to get in on the pullback. So manage your risk. Sorry, that's Charlie. Manage your risk and make sure that you are able to enter and exit efficiently. Okay. So my weekend play, I said it was a weekend play, could run up from the cannabis trend. All right. Now let's see what happened today. At 3 o'clock in the morning, we got a pop, a huge pop. I mean, this thing, there has to be so many orders put in and built up because guess what? The president, Joe Biden won the presidency. It was confirmed on Saturday. Okay. So orders are going in as soon as the market opens. Boom, it explodes to 70 cents in 5 minutes. Okay. Maybe before that. Yeah, 1 minute. 1 minute, this thing, 3 minutes, it exploded from 36 cents all the way to 74 cents. Pull back. But the play was before. We want to get in before it starts moving. So what happened? We got in. We saw this run up. We actually got in on the first pullback right here at 29 cents, 29.30 cents. And then we enjoyed a huge spike to the top, to the upside. Now, what do we say? If they spike hard, they sell hard. Okay. So it spiked, sold all the way off. As a matter of fact, we ended up being in the negative for a while because this thing just kept selling. Important, pay attention. There's no such thing as support and resistance, okay? There are places where we think that the stock can bounce, but there's no such thing as real support and resistance, especially in the NASDAQ where everything's electronic and you got algorithms that can push a stock down as far as it can go and a stock up as far as it can go. So we did make some recovery and ended up closing up 20% higher. Now, from this point, we're just looking at trade management. Okay, trade management. What's going on right here? If you don't want to be up at 3 o'clock in the morning, then get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. 85 cents. This thing retested and retested. Okay. Now, the way we judge how a stock is going to trade in the future is how it traded in the past. Well, what happened the last time that this stock spiked? Let's see. Let's go back. Let's look at the daily chart, which is the main chart. Every time this stock spikes, it sells off. It spikes, it sells off. It spikes, it sells off. So when stocks are continuing to do this, don't expect them to make a continued move. It's a trade. You get in, it pops, you get out, okay? So hope that was helpful. Hope that was useful. If you need coaching, email us, greenwoodstocktrading@gmail.com. Message us on Twitter. We'll be glad to help you. And again, start green, stay green. Look at these catalysts. What kind of industry is it in? TLRY, TLRY. TLRY, what does TLRY do? It breaks out at 7, runs to 12, okay? Because it's in the cannabis industry. Again, look at the sympathy plays. Look at these stocks that are in the same industry, because if one stock is doing good, if this industry is hot, the sector is hot, then all of them are going to be benefited from the few that are doing positively, okay? All right, y'all have a good one.